I was thinking about, how do you really know it's a mountain? An ant, a little hill can be a mountain to an ant because the ant is so small. So when we look at a mountain, a lot of times we look at our who we are and where we are in the spectrum of our vision. We're looking at ourselves and we're comparing it to whatever the obstacle is. And so
Right.
if you look at yourself as small, then everything looks big. If you don't look at yourself the way God looks at you, if you don't look at yourself as great as God said, greater is he that is in me, the he that is
Mm.
where. If you don't really look at yourself as a royal priesthood, and we say it, but if you don't really look at yourself as everything that wasn't a mountain becomes a mountain. Every small thing becomes bigger because you don't look at yourself. You minimize yourself. You don't look, your self-esteem is low. You broken, and so everything looks mighty, and you make a hill into a mountain. And when that one girl that don't like you can't sleep at night. That one job that ain't paying you enough, you think it's the end of the world because you've made it into a mountain. So God showed me, so what if all the mountains we have ain't mountains? What if you trying to be a mountain mover to
Ooh.
20 mountains and you really only have 2 mountains and everything else ain't a mountain? If you knew how great you were, you can just walk over it. If it was just a simple rock, if it was just something simple, you would just walk over it and you will not delay your purpose and delay where you're trying to go if it was just something simple. But when you are think small, then everything thinks big. That's why in the Bible it talks about children of Israel seeing themselves as grasshoppers. So and they looked at the people that they have to defeat and they seen them as giants. But what if they would have seen themselves as giants? What if you see yourself as a giant?